asking for IDs.
Two kids whizzed by on scooters in the opposite direction at the skate park in Gravenhurst, where several OPP officers have arrived on scene. Even from this far away, you can see a young boy go flying onto the ground.
He was shook. He was shaky. Like, his hands were shakier than ever. He was bawling his eyes out.
Brody O'Hare caught it all on camera this past Sunday. He and several others were practicing at the skate park, which is currently closed due to the stay-at-home order, when police showed up.
A few kids were getting the one cop mouth because he showed up in an aggravated tone. Like, from the get-go, he didn't ask politely. He didn't approach any politely. He was just aggressive.
The OPP say officers stopped to speak to a group of young people, none of whom were wearing masks or social distancing. Officers attempted to interact with the youths, which led to a physical confrontation between one officer and one young person. O'Hare says the boy who was pushed was not one of the kids talking back to the officer. And even if he was, experts say that would not warrant this reaction.
You have to be able to put your training into practice in those cases, and common sense would dictate that you shouldn't be using force. You shouldn't be thinking about using force in those cases unless somebody's hitting you with a scooter.
Eric Lamming's research focuses on police use of force and accountability. He says a situation like this can quickly erode the public's trust.
De-escalation communication is the best methods to bring a situation into control, especially when you're speaking with a child. I mean, that's just common sense.
When the province briefly expanded police powers to arbitrarily stop people, a number of forces refused to take part, but not the OPP. However, its website now states officers will not arbitrarily stop any individual, but if they believe someone may be doing something prohibited, they could ask for information. The OPP commissioner says the agency holds its members to the highest levels of accountability and has ordered an independent investigation to be done by Peel Police, while the officer involved has been reassigned to administrative duties. But some say that's not enough.
I never want to see this again in my life.
O'Hare and others now calling for the officer's resignation. Miranda Anthesel, Global News.